close, go live. All right, we're live. Hey, hi, hello, everybody. Oh boy. I don't fully remember where we were or what we were doing with the last part of this case, but I know there was some draw out. Something about the killer. Oh, was it that the killer said that his client, something about his client? Oh boy. I don't fully remember that. I don't remember what we got up to or what was happening. Oh god. Hey, Midnight. Hello, how are you? I'm gonna place my bet on not finishing today. Well, we'll see.
I have anything to do about it.
I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept a not guilty. The little girl being possessed by Mia is jailbait. Are you kidding me? Pearl would not be thrown in jail. She'd be thrown in juvenile correction. Anyways, do you wanna do the do you want to do Mia's lines or no?
You want me to read them now?
I'll fucking read them then. If you are so insistent on doing that bit, it's just gotten old.
There are a lot of things that have gotten old.
But you aren't one of them. You're still young and spry?
No, I'm old and decrepit and will probably die soon.
Aw, Bubba.
It's true.
You're 24.
That's basically dead in some people's eyes.
Yeah, people who are below the age of 20.
Exactly. Look at us and think, Jesus Christ, they're old. And they're right.
I mean, they're right by their own perspective, because anything that's particularly old, well, particularly, like, I guess, something that feels distant enough can be called old. It's all relative. Until you yourself actually feel old, but... Anyways, a teen defaced a pro-police sign and is now being charged with a hate crime. Oh, fun. Lifeless Lettuce, it's been a while, Andrew. Isn't it, my old friend? I don't know, were you ever considered friends, Andrew?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Anyways, meanwhile, apparently due to climate change, my state is slowly being turned into a bog. Increased rainfall is saturating the soil to the point old growth trees can't support themselves anymore.
That's
Yes,
nice.
we know you're older than both of us, Midnight.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Your state's not a bog.
If I'm not mistaken, a lot of Wisconsin actually used to be. Well, not necessarily bog. It wasn't like,
Florida's basically just a swamp, and it's doing fine.
I think a bog means that it's basic. Our area was neutral pH wetlands. Like, there's way too much fresh water for anything to really, be too basic or acidic. Like, it was all floodplains. Aw, I'm sad.
I don't even know where the hell we are.
I don't know, Lettuce. I should plug in my laptop. Okay, I should actually sit up. and face the screen. Oh boy, more comments. Britney Spears recently was granted by the courts the ability to choose her own legal team, which is something she couldn't... Oh my... Wait, she finally got to choose her own legal team?
Yes, that happened earlier yesterday.
Oh, that's great. Last I
Was it
heard,
today?
she still wasn't allowed.
I don't know, it was recent-ish.
Yeah, that is. But that's great. Finally, she'll be able to, like, figure out what to do with her conservatorship. And, like, legally be able to argue it. But that's good. Definitely very good. Alright. Now, Andrew, are you going to actually read the lines and be a pesk about it? Or just read the lines and not be a pesk about it?
You want me to do it now?
Can we please finish this today?
Want me to do it now?
Now!
Did you say meow or meow? I can't hear.
Meow!
Oh, meow. That's what I thought. Yes, I agree. Meow, meow. But do you want me to read it now or meow?
Meow. Meow.
Oh, meow, meow. I agree, kitty. Meow, meow, meow.
Now.
Meow, meow, meow.
Fucking hell.
I enjoy being a pest. It's one of the few pleasures I have left in life.
More of my state is eerily similar to Ireland, like continental shift similar, so we're basically turning into Ireland.
I
Fun.
fucking Irish guy. There's something about an accent. I like accents.
Just because they're different.
Yeah, it's nice.
Excuse me, J. Just the letter J. I imagine that's supposed to be an I, but... I have to entertain 14 werewolves that just showed up at my door.
Fun. Who's Jay?
I don't know. I think that's just supposed to be an I, but...
What do you mean?
Well, Midnight probably meant to type an I, but wound up typing a J.
Oh, I see. Or it could be he was trying to type out J.K. Rowling's name because she is a terrible turf. And instead of acknowledging her, he decided to only type one letter, but we were still able to figure it out because I'm so smart. Yes.
I mean, usually, people will say JK, simply because we know that she's just a joke.
Ha ha ha, you're so funny, I forgot to laugh.
Gesundheit, but you did.
No, I went ha ha ha.
J equals I, J am not junk. Okay. Are you actually gonna read? Gesundheit.
Do you want me to read now or after I'm done sneezing?
Just whenever, now. Now, preferably.
Lawyer, okay. Lawyer ARU.
What? Fucking hell. I know. But Matt Ungar is a killer, a murderer. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let anyone else take the fall. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, then I'm not better than Ungar. And even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact that it's because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten Ungar convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust? I never thought about it until now. I trust him.
You put his dick in your ass? We know. Do you? Yes. See? Even Mia knows.
Oh my god. Fucking hell.
I have to read out these lines. I'm going to do it my way.
Which is backwards, apparently. Mr. Wright, your opinion, please. The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. DeKiller. Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright?
Let's ... Right. Yes.
This just in, Guy and Andrew are still arguing about if they should start reading. It took 8 minutes to start playing. My hypothesis that we won't finish is becoming more true. I want to prove Midnight wrong. but, that witness is clear to Klein through his testimony. Your job here is done. I'm not done yet. I see through this witness lies and find... To see through this witness lies and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor.
It should be this and down. Watch the sound. Watch me drop it to the ground. Call me mother.
There's still more evidence to look at. And I'm sure that since... What?
Talking to myself.
If. And I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur. Yes, very well. The trial will continue. Mr. Edgeworth, please reestablish connection with Mr. Tequila.
Honor your way right.
How can you prove me wrong? Jim always rigid. Fucking hell. The fun thing about J and I is that I used to represent both E and J back in Rome, if I'm not mistaken. There was some very weird characteristics about where I think it was Y or J that wound up being placed in place of some E sounds. So like it used to be Jupiter. But or wait, was it that? No, who the fuck told me that? Because I've learned since then that Jupiter literally comes from Jupiter, which was literally day father, sky father. Same as fucking Zeus. And Deus Pater. Like, I'm going into too much, like, fringe religious... Well, not fringe religious theory, so much as, like, religious reconstructive theory. But if you're curious, you can go look it up yourself. Ignore what I said about I and J. I don't know where that came from. They were always the same letter, though, in Rome, and I don't know why. Well, not always. Eventually, they were changed. But, whatever. Has a verdict been reached?
Little before we that would like talk with you, now I'm really gonna fuck it up.
Word salad. It sounds like you are having a stroke.
Yes, well, maybe I am. Who knows? Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be something to tell your kids? I was at the stream. Andrew had a stroke and died. That's how his channel blew up. Reminds me of Joan Rivers every time they talk about. She's like, "What if I died right here on stage?" People going on. No, you wouldn't go on. You'd be invited to dinner parties for months. Yeah, I was standing right there watching, and then she just fell over and her face didn't move. Well, we thought Botox, but that's how I always live my life.
Oh my goodness.
Minus the Botox.
Yes, I did know OGD&D had Mage. When they were making 2E, they decided to change Mage to Wizard, so they replaced Mage and which led to damage becoming the Wizard. This just in, Gumshoe Andrew is in fact drunk.
You can't that prove.
About? All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else would you need me for?
Well, ... Everything case actually would we like know about you? Things that usually are is how done.
What is he talking about? Usually done. FBI, open up. But what shall we have him testify about now?
Killer Mr. D, if testify about client in detail, don't mind, please. See, I still made it make sense, so fuck yourself.
You legal people and your procedures. Is it any wonder no one likes to go to court? About my client part 2. I don't know where the fuck this accent is going.
I don't know either.
As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime. While pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene, Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Carride was dead. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken my rules. Or the rules. This is a most unexpected turn of events for the 5th time now. However, this time everything has finally been revealed.
Second, just honor your...
I would like to... I would say to my grandparents, may I please have bread.
No.
I will say recently I've had some delicious cinnamon butter with like Hawaiian rolls, and I had some with like a hot dog bun to try and make it better because those hot dog buns were dry as fuck. Didn't improve the dryness.
You need to lose weight. Examination cross that we have still to do.
But you don't need to question testimony like this, do you, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, the defense will question the witness, as if I have a choice here. Why? What this witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense's case. That's just court proceedings, but okay. If you scrutinize the testimony, then I'll expose the lies to that oh-so-beneficial testimony, I suppose. I don't understand what's going on anymore. You don't always have to. That makes 2 of us. That's the accent Mr. DeKiller should have. The accent that I was using for DeKiller, or the accent that I was using for the judge? Or, oh, the Swedish one? My attempt at a Swedish accent, as I have already stated quite a few times. Dear God.
Your crappy attempt at a crappy impersonation of Trixie Mattel's crappy impersonation of Swedish. This is layers upon layers of bad.
Yes. I feel like he's French. That's just my thought because it's a French name if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you'll probably try to do so. You'll do a French version of a Trixie Mattel accent in Swedish. Do that.
As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian, what the fuck even is this?
I don't know. You need help.
I don't know. Oh God. I'm just gonna go back to the fucking voice. I don't know if I can even find that voice again. Fuck. Feck. As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, hold it. Ellipses. What is it, Mr. Wright? If I press him the wrong way, it might raise suspicions on his end. But I have to do something to waste more time. Gay drunk, Andrew is. Witness, about requesting a hit. Yes? How much is your fee? I see you are also quite a dark-hearted man, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you would like to talk business, we can do so after the trial. No. I'm not thinking of hiring Mr. Wright. Yes? You want to kill me. You want me dead, don't you? What? Why would you think something like that, Your Honor? Guilty. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you are hereby declared guilty. What? I think that is the biggest outburst we've ever seen from the judge.
Let's continue. Let's ... witness. Client, they are disclosed the name of client. Are they not client? Why did you?
One thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. I would think that most people wouldn't be able to overlook a person hiring another to kill. If I had a problem with such a thing, I wouldn't be very effective at my job. Yeah, well, change in occupation might be good for you. However, I will say this. Even though I am the one that does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty party.
The killer that goes saying Mr. Without.
And their fate is to live with the knowledge of their guilt on their shoulders. However, my client this time thought they could run away from their guilt. And leverages it against someone else. My client did it to frame another for the crime. Are you talking about the button and the knife? Yes, in my business card. Oh, this card. So that no one has to waste their time, including the police. I always make it a point to make things as easy as possible. You tried to make things easy? My business card makes it very easy to identify who carried out the service. He's pretty devoted to his work. Fair enough. But to disregard everything, to go and stab the deceased with a knife, and even hide my card from sight. That is something I cannot overlook. Really hard to tell if he's being truthful or not without him being here. What, pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene? Klarna, for easy payments, my friends Hannah and Shelby, we shop the Klarna together. You pay the once, the twice, the 3 times, and on the 4th time you say, okay, I am finished.
I'm going to kill myself if y'all keep this up.
I wonder why this preview is so bad. Oh god. Is this only streaming in like 360p right now?
Maybe. Let's see.
Output video. No, it's set at 720. I wonder if YouTube's just like, hey, this doesn't feel like it's high enough resolution, so we're gonna drop it. Which is fucking shit, but okay, go off, bitch. So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing? That is correct. Usually, most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services, Mr. Attorney, I would suggest you plan for your alibi too. No, I already told you, I have no intention of ever using your services. Why does he keep looking at me like I'm the one on trial here? Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corrida was dead. Hold it. From the very beginning? That is correct. From before my client visited the room. All of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times. I wonder if that's really true.
Odd.
But even more appalling is the creation of and planting of the knife and button. So why do you think your client did that? What do you mean by why? Well, fiddling around at the scene of the crime is pretty risky. And why would someone who has requested a murder go to the crime scene anyway? That is true. I assume it was probably done to frame Mr. Ungar. If that's the case, then why didn't the person just request that you do it? Sadly, that is not possible. My job is to kill, that is all, and to leave my business card behind, naturally. The business card is so my clients may escape blame. To protect them is my duty. Even if they say it's for revenge, setting someone else up to take your fall. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules. My mother, she said to me, "What is power? Power to me is when the people listen to you." The people listen to you. The papal, like the papal state. I don't know. Hold it. And that's all you have to testify? Yes, and I pray that I will never be called to the stand again. Again? As in you plan to continue? I must, as I have yet to find a person to take my place and become the 4th successor. 4th? Actually, how would you like a new life, Mr. Attorney? Excuse me? No, I'm fine. Really. Oh, you really now? I wonder what kind of man the judge thinks I am now.
Phoenix, going to do what now?
All I can do now is expose the lies.
However, realize, true, our very bad client are right.
So confused. But the one thing I know for sure is I can't let this trial end yet. Okay, so Edgeworth noticed a curious thing with this. Hold it. So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing? That is correct. Usually, most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services, Mr. Attorney, I would suggest you plan for your alibi too. No, I already told you. I have no intention of ever using your services. What, does it keep looking at me? Yeah. Unending torture and not the fun kind, Mr. Phoenix Wright is. Oh my god. Accused of another murder, Maya is. God damn it. Maya already was accused this time. She's off the hook. For now. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Carrida was dead. Do I have to press on something a second time? Hold it. Are you talking about the button and the knife? Yes, and my business card. This card. So that no one has to waste their time, including the police. I always make a point to make things as easy as possible. You try to make things easy? My business card makes it very easy to identify who carried out the service. Okay, bottom bitch, Guy Smith is. I'm not exclusively a bottom bitch. Exclusively. He's pretty devoted to his work. Oh, what? Not a peep out of you, Andrew?
Shut up, bottom bitch.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, I don't.
I don't know.
Oh my god. But to disregard everything, to go and stab the deceased with a knife, and to even hide my card from sight, that is something I cannot overlook. It's really hard to tell if he's being truthful or not without him being here. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Creda was dead. I'm the Brad, you are the basic. Oh, really? Are you sure about that? 'Cause you're kind of more of a bottom than I am. From the very beginning? That is correct. From before my client visited the room. All of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times. I wonder if that's really true. That's odd. I feel like I need to present something here. For a second there, I thought I heard it was like lightly sprinkling, but no. Hotel guide map, the Nickel Samurai. What am I supposed to present here? Or where am I supposed to present? Have I gone through all of the earlier statements? I simply cannot... Okay, I'll just press all these again. Ellipses. What is it, Mr. Wright? If I press in the wrong way, yada yada. Witness about requesting it hit. Oh god. This one. Huh? Yes, this is the one that brings that up. Because it's funny. What? Why would you think something like that? Guilty, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You are hereby declared guilty. Ugh. One thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering in the scene of the crime. Bang. I would think that most people wouldn't be able to overlook a person hiring another to kill. If I had a problem with such a thing, I wouldn't be very good at or very effective at my job. Yeah. Well, change in occupation might be good for you. However, I will say this. Even though I am the one that does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty party. That goes without saying. And their fate is to live with the knowledge of their guilt on their shoulders. Or, well, sometimes it's clarity. Guilt, but also clarity. Depends on it, why you wanted that hit. However, my client this time thought they could run away from their guilt. Have I properly pressed this one? I forget. A second time anyway. Are you talking about the button and the knife? Yes, and my business card. Yes, I did. You tried to make things easy? My business card makes it very easy to identify who carried out the service. But to disregard everything and to go and stab the deceased with a knife and even hide my cards from sight, that is something I cannot overlook. Okay. While pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene, Adrian Andrews already knew from the beginning that Juan Carrera was dead. Edward says that's odd. Why? I'm thinking. I'm also double checking that my accidental movement of the or resizing of the window didn't affect anything on stream too much. Was it even visible? No, I don't think so. Should I present the spy camera? Objection! Oh god. Ah, drat. The witness statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. Must be on the wrong track. Maybe I am.
Maybe. But you should try submitting something else, just for the hell of it.
Is it actually on this statement that I need to press?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
What do I need to present, and where? What was it that we decided with this? Oh yeah, we used this to prove that she didn't realize that Juan was dead. Oh wait, we used this to prove that she didn't realize that Juan was dead! oh jeez.
There you go.
Objection! Andrew, can I borrow your bottom, please? Oh my.
No.
Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. Killer. What is the meaning of that attitude? When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, your client had no idea Juan Carrera had been murdered. But how? How do you know that? From this wine glass, Your Honor. The glass? Mr. Killer's supposed client thought Mr. Carrera had only fainted, which is why this glass of tomato juice was poured for him. But isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan? That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would have never left their fingerprints behind. I see your point. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? Strangely enough, I had the exact same thought just now. Witness, how do you explain this strange phenomenon? Isn't it a waste of time to ask such a minor detail? It's not a very important point anyway, correct? Have you guys ever watched Food Wars? Isn't that the food anime where they, like, foodgasm, basically? With lots and lots of clothes explosions? In which case, I've only seen some of the most gratuitous clips. Well, actually, not even the most gratuitous, just the ones that are allowed on YouTube. Yay. I'm afraid you are mistaken. If Adrian Andrews really is your client, as you claim, then your client should have had knowledge of Mr. Carita's death. If not, then that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all. How strange. Yes? Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation? Yes. Shokugeki... would that have phonetic devoicing for ku? Shokeki no Soma. Shokeki no Suma. No Soma. Bleh. Phoenix. If the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, this food is delicious. Clothes burst off because of deliciousness. Objection. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised. You know you can't say things like that without any evidence. Sorry. That sounded like an awfully weak objection to me. Anyway, I'm positive there was a contradiction in that testimony. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken. Very well. Right now I have to buy us more time. While we wait for the items Mr. Tequila left behind to get here, I just know that the very outcome of this trial lies within those items. Oof. Request taking. This request came to me about a week ago. It was a request for my services on the night of the award ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. This is what occurred. I trust my memory, and I believe I have made no mistakes. So you physically met your client, huh? That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Request taking. This request came to me about a week ago. 1 week ago? Are you sure? Yes, I'm quite sure. I, of course, had my own preparations, and I was barely able to finish. When you request my services, Mr. Attorney, I hope you will keep that in mind. Please stop. In any case, my client this time had a very specific date and time in mind. A specific date and time? I really want to go to a bar in Pittsburgh because they're having a raffle for a bad dragon. Oh my. I'm not going to comment on that. I'll ask about that later. It was a request for my services on the night of the awards ceremony. Did you ask why on that specific night? No. I tried to fulfill all the conditions of my client's requests. But as for why, I only had my suspicions. Your suspicions, huh? Press further. So what are these suspicions you had? Why did your client request that night? I'm sure it was all for the bear. The bear? My client spoke of it. I'm sure there will be a bear-shaped figurine in Juan Carita's room. I would like you to retrieve that item for me. You must be talking about this bear puzzle. Inside the figurine was a suicide note. Naturally, the victim brought it with him to his hotel room. He was planning to publicly disclose its contents at the press conference, after all. Okay, babe. I guess it's a good thing I'm taking over doing voices. I'll just keep in the flow. That is correct. And if I had not done the job that night, I would not have known where that bear figurine was. I see. Well, Mr. Wright? Oh, God. I'm confusing voices now. Great. I was able to shop for Bad Dragon thanks to Klarna. I played the ones, the twees, the 3 times, and then I pay the 4th, and I finish. I love the implication that suddenly makes you finish, even though this is apparently a Swedish accent. But also, you finish, huh? Because you got the Bad Dragon? Huh? Huh? Was that testimony just now of any importance? Fuck, I totally forgot what was just being said. Fuck. My short-term memory is awful. Sometimes anyway. My intro to psychology class has just proven that all humans' short-term memory is actually kind of shit. It was very important. The testimony just now has made one thing clear, and that is... the client knew the secret of the bear figurine. Huh? Why is everyone so quiet? Mr. Wright, I think all of us already knew that. Oh, really? Witness, please continue with your testimony. Thank God I didn't lose anything for that. Okay. I can neither confirm nor deny the previous statement. Very fun, very fun. Fun times to be had with the Bad Dragon. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. What's a short-term memory? What's a long-term memory? So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right? Family Guy is mostly Seth MacFarlane talking to himself. Yeah, we knew. Of course I did. What was that? What was the brief pause? Pause. Press further. Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details. I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail. And why is that? That's because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. And the only way to establish this is to speak to the client whilst looking them in the eye. Well, Mr. Wright, was his testimony just now of any importance? It was not important? Why he meets his clients is not important, and that wasn't the point. Witness, please stop sidestepping my questions. What do you mean by that? My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person? I have already told you, Mr. Wright, I did. It was only through talking to him face to face that I began to trust him. That's when I thought, I can trust this person as a client. It's true that what they say about talking face to face. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance? It was very important. If I heard what I think I heard just now, then I think I've got him. Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was of utmost importance. My client doesn't have any eyes to look into. Oh, really? If that's the case, witness, please include the statement just now in your testimony. Very well. From the moment I saw him, I thought I can trust this person as a client. Hold it! But as we now know, that was not how it turned out, correct? What do you mean? Adrian Andrews turned out to be a client who you stick to the rules, right? Well, yes. I suppose you are correct. So I'd like to check one last time. Are you sure your testimony is accurate? Should I present Adrian Andrews? A female? Oh, fuck. There doesn't seem to be anything strange this time. You have to draw more information from him, but you can't draw a suspicion. Yes, I know, Mia. Talk about a delicate balance. Yes, I know. About a week ago, it was request. From the moment I saw him, I thought I can trust this person. This is what occurred. I have no mistakes. So your client was Adrian Andrews. That is correct. Bill, he says the two of them met. But if they did, then there shouldn't be anything wrong with the killer's testimony. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything strange this time. Oh my god. Okay. Just Edgeworth looking like, You have to present Adrian, Shelley the Killer, John Doe. Wow. Okay. Adrian Andrews. Objection. I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at the bar and took requests at that time? Yes, that is correct. And that's when you thought he was trustworthy? How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry, but that's a weird, impossible tale. What? Shelley the Killer. You have never met the real Adrian Andrews. Oh my gosh. Because Adrian's a unisex name. Why would you say that? Because you made one very big slip up. About her. So what is the issue? What did you say just now? About her? If you had ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you she was a woman. Oh! Oh, wow! Who knew? The radio can break. Order in the court, Mr. Wright. What is the meaning of this? This witness testified to the following. That he always meets face-to-face with his clients when taking their request, but he has never met Adrian Andrews in person. Yes, Your Honor. That is exactly the point. That means Mr. Killer's client cannot have been Miss Adrian Andrews. What the fuck is flowing out of that radio? Is that like lubricant? Oil? Battery fluid? Oh my god. I don't. Molten metal? I like how even the radio has a phrase crack. Yes, I know, it's so fucking funny. They just had to stick with it for the punch, for the visual punch. Mr. Edgeworth, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake? Oil. Yeah. I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor. Her name? Yes, Adrian Andrews is, without a doubt, a very androgynous name. Yes, I see. Unluckily for Mr. the Killer, the entire time he was on the stand, no one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender. So he simply picked the wrong gender to go with. What? What is going on? Bang. Shelley the Killer. This court demands an explanation. I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another. So does that mean you remember something different now? Yes, of course. Please, if you would allow me to testify once more. I know he's just going to spit out more lies. Very well, but this time please give us the truth and nothing but the truth. Request taking part 2. Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail. Good grief. There have been times when I took a job without having met my client. The request was for the murder of Juan Carida and 2 or 3 other small things. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man. So you took this job through a letter. He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony, which means he is definitely lying. He actually actively said he doesn't take letters, so... be careful, Phoenix. If you break this testimony completely, it's over for us. Don't choke on eggplants while reading Phoenix's lines. I know, I can't make him suspicious, but I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. As long as he's standing there across from me. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it. Now then, let's begin the cross-examination. Request taking part 2. Hold it. But didn't you just say that you always meet your clients? Yes, I suppose I did say that. However, there are some clients for whom a meeting is simply not possible. But didn't you meet your client this time? No, I did not. Oh, come now. Let's stop with this game of cat and mouse. Using your silkiest voice is not going to work on me. Alright then, just cough it up and confess. Mr. Wright, you can't badger a witness with such harsh words. You're a lawyer, so behave like one and present evidence instead of mindlessly yelling. Now then, do you have any proof that Mr. Killer met with his client? Just the oh my god. Do we actually have proof? That is a very good question. We had the figurine. But there's no definitive case that it was actually the thing yet. Not yet. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I don't have any proof. I see. Then your line of questioning has just another waste of time. Sadly for us, Your Honor, that is the nature of right and wrong. Fucking hell, Edgeworth. I love the sideways implication that that was right, but okay. There have been times that I took a job without having met my client. Hold it. And why could you not meet certain clients? Recently, I have been receiving more requests. If I met each and every client, I would lose some nice business opportunities. Nice business opportunities? On top of which, the times have changed. It is now the age of information and computers, correct? Well, I have joined the times, and now I take requests via electronic mail. Electronic mail? Do you have to mail that in a special insulated envelope? I'm very sorry. I despise the shortening of words. What I meant by electronic mail is commonly referred to as email. Email? In a contest of mimicry, the judge would beat a parrot hands down. Anyway, so you took this job without having met your client, and? The request was for the murder of Juan Carida and 2 or 3 other small things. Hold it. Let's figure out what those 2 or 3 other things are. Yes. And what were these other things? A few other things that have nothing to do with this case. Are they? Are they, though? What to do? Should I let him slide with that? It'd be really bad if I push his buttons the wrong way and it gets mad. Push further. Here's the thing. Why would he have gone along with something potentially without the realization that Adrian would have framed Matt? Whether or not they're related to this case is for the court to decide. Mr. Attorney. Yes? Everything I have said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client, which is why I wonder what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination? Hmm? Could it be that you are planning to betray your own client? That's... I smell the stench of a backstabber. And should you turn out to be one... Wait! Uh-oh. This is looking really bad. I shouldn't press my luck. Alright, I have to think. Is this worth pursuing? Well, no, not right now. Killer sounds like one sharp man. I should try to find a better way to do this without making him suspicious. Let's continue with the testimony witness, if you please. Hold it. So you're saying that you never saw your client's face, not even once? I did once. It was when I went to give my client the figurine. Yes, I see. But Miss Andrews was wearing a mask at the time. A mask? The Neko Samurai mask, I'm guessing. Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about this? Do you have any problems with this piece of testimony? I don't know. I don't really have any objections on the top of my head. I think I can pull something out of what he said, but it would be real bad if I did something and made him mad over something trivial. There are no problems with the testimony, Your Honor. We've pretty much reached the end of our rope here. Seems like we're still okay to me. And that's exactly what is so bad. At the rate we're going, we will end up completely destroying the killer's lie. If we do that, you already know how serious of a situation that will put us in. Oh yeah. All I can do now is pray that the items reach us in time. Shit. We need to go basically sideways. What is the thing that I need to press/present on? It's not this one. It's not this one. Shelly gets way too angry. Okay, let's see if this one's the right one to press on. So you're saying that you never saw your client's face, not even once. I did once. It was when I went to give my client the figurine. Yes, I see. But Miss Andrews was wearing a mask at the time. A mask? The Neko Samurai mask, I'm guessing. Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about this? Do you have any problems with this piece of testimony? Is there actually a contradiction in here, though? Give your client the eggplant. Good grief. There is a contradiction? One thing does sort of stick out to me, Your Honor. Witness, I think you most definitely saw your client's face. Let's recall Mr. Power's testimony. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his Nickel Samurai costume. Matt gave the bellboy a tip. You received quite a large roll of cash from Mr. Ungar. And at the time, he was not wearing his Nickel Samurai mask. Woohoo! Order, order. Yes, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I totally used the wrong voice for the judge there, but whatever. Witness. Yes, that night I did wander the floor as a bellboy. I received plenty of tips that night for carrying juice to various rooms. Is that so wrong? Huh? The The man who gave me that tip was not my client. He was probably just a very generous person. Objection. I'm sorry, but sadly you are not nearly so generous here. If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I stand around here prosecuting? Oh, the deja vu. And isn't his salary more than enough for one man? 1 hour down. Are you going to finish? You can shop for a better lawyer on Klarna with only 4 easy payments. Good God. I feel like most people have more than 4 payments to their attorney. If they're on a payment plan. Or they have to do a payment system like that. And what is your evidence that the large roll of cash was not in fact a tip? Come, Mr. Edgeworth, show me the money. What? Mr. Attorney. Yes? You know, I think your line of questioning has been a little strange. In fact, I would say you don't seem to believe Miss Andrews is my client. Oh no, it's not like that at all. I just think lies aren't a good thing, you know. Oh, I know I'd agree. Lies are not a good thing at all. Erg. I think we are on the same page now, aren't we, Mr. Attorney? Remember, if I feel threatened in any way, I am free to cut contact at any time. I'm sorry, please forgive my foolishness. If only we were this apologetic all the time. Ugh. Shitty bitch. Anyway, I do not see a huge contradiction here. Therefore, you may continue, witness. We've pretty much reached the end of our rope here. Seems like we're still okay to me. And that's exactly what is so bad. At the rate we're going, we end up completely destroying Mr. Killer's lie. Yep. Okay, I need to press things a second time, I guess? I need to figure out what's up. Yes, I suppose I did say that. However, there are some clients for whom a meeting is simply not possible. No, I did not. Oh, come now. Using your silkiest voice is not going to work on me. Table bang. Alright then, just cough it up and confess. Mr. Wright, you can't badger a witness with such harsh words. You're a lawyer, so behave like 100% evidence instead of mindless yelling. Now then, do you have any proof that Mr. Killer met with his client? I mean, he admitted to having exchanged the bear. So I guess, do we have to have him amend his testimony and then see what holes open up from that? I have proof. We've come this far. I have to try to prove something here. Very well. I will show you proof. Are you sure about this, Phoenix? Here is the proof that the witness met with his client who wished Mr. Kurita dead. Wait a minute, there were shitloads of bear figurines. Oh my god, there were shitloads of bear figurines. There's no way that Mr. Killer would have known. Just because it's made of wood doesn't necessarily mean it would be the only wooden one. I mean, sure, it's rare and foreign, but time's ticking, guy, my boy. Not a boy. Not your boy either. Figurine? So, what do you think? You may say, what do you think? However, I am, for all intents and purposes, a transceiver radio. Oh, that's right, you can't actually see the evidence. Well, I don't think this is one I needed to see. I can hear the pure silence in the air here. In the air there. How could I have picked the wrong piece at a time like this? Fuck! And it tastes. You don't want to be my good boy? Good God. Dear God, Midnight. Yeah. If anything, you would be the good boy. Because you're the pup. In any case, let's continue with the testimony. Oh boy. The request was fucking hell. I'll let you train my bad dragon. Oh my God. Um. I don't know. Fuck. I mean, this is why I'm not a fucking lawyer. I don't want to have to be the... I don't want to have to press on that one. Is Andrew still here? Yeah, good question. Andrew, are you back yet? Bubble, my love, dear, darling, sweet peep, sweet cheeks, Grabowski? I beg Andrew doesn't even remember that name. Sweet cheeks Grabowski. Bubby, are you there? Or no? There's lots of reasons you're not a lawyer. True. Yeah. I wouldn't have gotten into law school. Yet or at all. Heck, if I'm not mistaken, my brother-in-law wanted to be in law school for a hot minute there. He decided to be an independent contractor instead. And I do not blame him. I do not think I would have my nephew currently if he had actually gone to law school. Because my goodness, would he even be done by now? I don't even know. I know him and my older sister would not be married, probably. Yet, if that had... Actually, wait. Did they get married before or after he stopped being a teacher? I forget. I think he might have stopped before then. Jeez, it's been a while. Good grief. Okay. You have a nephew? Yes, I do. You're an uncle? Not uncle, uncle. But, sure. For reference, my older sister and brother-in-law are both like 30. Actually, I think... Is he 31 now? I think so. Anyways, yeah. 30 and 31. Or is he 32? No, I think he's only a year older than my sister. Anyways. Or is their age difference the other way around? I forget. Anyways, there have been times when I took a job without having met my client. You don't even know when your brother-in-law. I forget when his birthday is. Yes. I'm trying to think. Isn't it like I think it was around Mother's Day. Yeah, I think it's around Mother's Day. Oh. I think. God, it's been a while since we celebrated his birthday as a family. So, like, I've forgotten. To be fair, it's not like... I think we've only been together to celebrate his birthday, like, once. So... I don't even know. Anyways... I don't want to punch your peach hole for disrespect. What the fuck? Peach hole? That's a new phrase. That is a new sentence. That belongs on the subreddit brand new sentence. Dear God. I'll show you who's a bum. I'm sorry? Hey, hey, hey. Who gave you permission to do that on this very here night? On this very here night? What? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop. Please stop immediately. Fucking hell. Okay. Okay. Hold it. So you're saying that you never saw your client's face, not even once? I did once. It was when I went to give my client the figurine. Yes, I see. But Miss Andrews was wearing a mask at the time. A mask? The Nickel Samurai mask, I'm guessing. Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about this? Do you have any problems with this piece of testimony? Do I have a contradiction? Not in my Christian Minecraft server. Dear God. Well, for one, this isn't Minecraft. For two, this is a pagan orgy.
What did I just come back to? What did I came back to Minecraft something orgy?
Oh my God.
I'm leaving again.
No, come back. Context is hilarious.
I don't think any context could make that any better.
Actually, no, I don't think it can make it better. I mean, less funny, but...
I don't know. I'm terrified.
Okay, so midnight...
I don't want to know. I blame all of you.
You went wrong completely. Okay, I need to stop laughing. Okay. The best things at the wrong times. Okay. So Midnight was complaining that I don't know when my brother-in-law's birthday is, because I brought up the fact that I have a nephew. And stuff like that. Like, what? And I'm like, yeah, my older sister is like almost 10 years older than me. So like, that's just how it goes. So, Midnight complains that I don't know what my brother-in-law's birthday is. Although I just said brother, but no, brother-in-law. That would be weird. He's married to my half-sister. And I basically consider my full-blood sister, mostly just because her dad's a dick, and she was, like, just as much raised by my dad as she was her dad. So, like, same mom. Anyways, Midnight then says, I'm a 1-2 punch your peach hole for disrespect.
Get some help.
I know. And then Midnight's nice family-friendly alt goes, not in my Christian Minecraft server. And not only is this not Minecraft, this is way more of a pagan orgy.
We all need help.
Puts on Karen wigs. This was all because gays.
I agree.
Well,
I am not gay. You all need Jesus.
Oh, gosh. I mean, if you want to identify as some form of polysexual or androsexual, then...
No, I am a nice heterosexual man. Thank you very much.
A nice heterosexual woman?
I said heterosexual man. Thank you very much. Gender me, sir.
I am not a sir. Please don't misgender me. Also, I feel like I may have derailed the stream. Yeah, you did. But that was mostly my doing afterward.
Well, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Oh, I wanted help.
Well, you can get your pagan orgy friends to help you.
Now, Guy, you're the androsexual. That pun has sent me. Oh my god. Androsexual. How great. Fucking hell. Okay. I can't. Fuck, do I say that there's a contradiction? Right, this was about whether or not he saw the face. Oh, right, the other one's just scene setting. Fuck. It's not actual evidence. It was just witness testimony. Back to court. Order in the court. Yes. We need to try and actually do something. Goddamn, we're so close to the end of this case. I can feel it. Like, we have spent way too long on this case. I just... things have been so fucking derailed. As is wont to happen. I'll have another one. Lettuce and extra pickles. Oh god. Way to make Andrew hate you even more, Midnight. I don't like extra pickles, I just like normal amount of pickles. With onion, you know, a stanky burger. Is there evidence that really contradicts this? I don't know. Would this be the right place to try and present the bear? Because, like, how would he have known the specific bear? But then that also debunks Matt. So never mind. Shit, that's right. There was the camera feed, but then well, Matt was arrested basically right away. So it's not like he would have ever gotten to do the tapes. Ugh. So that would be argued for. Where are the holes I can poke? Or where are the weak spots I can poke the holes in? Don't look at me. I wasn't the one who derailed this case. Midnight. You were the one who caused the last one, Howlitzer. No objections? I think I can pull something out of what he said. But it would be real bad if I did something and made him mad over something trivial. Trivial. There are no problems with the testimony. Pretty much reached the end of our rope. I know. Fuck. Do I... maybe I do press on this and say I have something. I don't know what to present, though. I have a hole you can poke. Oh, so Howlitzer's the one who's being horny now? I did once... It was when I went to give my client the figurine. But Miss Andrews was wearing a mask at the time. A mask? The Nickel Samurai mask, I'm guessing. Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about this? Do you have any problems with this piece of testimony? Why was I just giving him a little bit of Shirley DeKiller's accent? There is a... God damn it. Excuse me. There is a contradiction. Witness, I think you most definitely saw your client's face. Let's recall Mr. Power's testimony. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Oh, I already chased this line of logic. Fuck! God damn it, I've been so derailed, I've forgotten what I've already done. Give the bellboy a tip. You received quite a large roll of cash from Mr. Ungar, and at the time, he was not wearing... Ooh! Order. Yes, now that you mention it, I do remember that. Witness. Yes, that night I did want the floor as a bellboy. I received plenty of tips that night for carrying juice to various rooms. Is that so wrong? Huh? The man who gave me that tip was not my client. He was probably just a very generous person. Objection. I'm sorry, but sadly we are not nearly so generous here. If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays. Short-term memory is a bitch. That's not even short-term, that's mid-term memory. And mid-term memory is a bitch, too. Then why on earth would I send here prosecuting? Oh, the deja vu. Isn't his salary more than enough for one man? And where is your evidence that the large roll of cash was not, in fact, a tip? Come, Mr. Edgeworth. Show me the money. What? Mr. Attorney. Yes? You know, I think your line of questioning has been a little strange. In fact, I would say you don't seem to believe Miss Andrews is my client. Oh no, it's not like that at all. I just think lies aren't a good thing, you know? Oh, I know and agree. Lies are not a good thing at all. Irk. I think we are all on the same page now, aren't we, Mr. Attorney? Remember, if I feel threatened in any way, I am free to cut contact at any time. I'm sorry, please forgive my foolishness. If only you were more apologetic like this all the time. Anyway, I do not see a huge contradiction here. Therefore, you may continue, witness. We've pretty much reached the end of our rope here. Seems like we're still okay to me. That's exactly what is so bad. At the rate we're going, we'll end up completely destroying DeKiller's lie. If we do that, you already know how serious of a situation that will put us in. Yeah. This is why I don't go to pagan or good yen? Is that a yen symbol? Anymore. Pray that those items reach us in time. When will they? What triggers them? I don't know. Have I pressed everything except for the trigger happy danger statement? Do I have to press the trigger happy danger statement? Okay, fuck it. I'm going to... I wish I could save without suspending, but I'll just save. And now continue. From save point. And press and try and press further on trigger happy danger statement. 2 or 3 other things? Yes. And what were these other things? A few other things that have nothing to do with this case. What should I do? Should I let him slide with that? It'd be really bad if I push his buttons the wrong way and he gets mad. God damn, it is like the game is just trying to give you the this is a bad thing to press on moment. Or maybe it's a red flag, a red herring. Also, phone a friend and find out what happened. Very welcome me typing out the word would set off community guidelines. Yup. What do you mean, phone a friend and find out what happened, though? I guess I can ask what you mean by short-term memory is... whatever. Whether or not they're related to this case is for the court to decide. Mr. Attorney. Yes? Everything I have said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client. Which is why I wonder, what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination? Could it be that you are planning to betray your own client? I just realized I've been basically like grasping and holding on to and like playing with the microphone arm. That's bad. Call Andrew and ask him how to finish this case in 20 minutes. That's... I smell the stench of a backstabber. Should you turn out to be one? Wait. Uh-oh. This is looking really bad. I shouldn't have pressed my luck. Is this worth pursuing? What happens if I press further? I don't know. Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were. If it's truly that important, I suppose I don't have much of a choice. Firmly grasp it. The bear figurine. The bear figurine? After the assassination of the target, I was to find that figurine. I was told that this job was as important as the actual killing. And where was that figurine? It was inside Mr. Creed's suitcase. And then, what did you do next? I handed it over to my client right away. You gave it to your client. Interesting. This information certainly sounds important to me. Witness, please include that, what you just stated in your testimony. As you wish. Give it to your client right away. But Adrian didn't don the steel samurai costume right away. I mean, I guess the killer could just say, I guess I didn't actually do it right away, because to keep my cover, I had to do bellboy things. But the killer isn't saying that. Hold it. I found this figurine at Mr. Ungar's mansion. If you gave it to Miss Andrews, then what was it doing there? I was waiting for her there. That was also part of the plan to frame Mr. Ungar, I'm sure. That makes a lot of sense. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have any problems with this piece of testimony? Wait a minute, didn't he already say that he gave it to someone? There is a contradiction. So the killer says he gave the figurine to Miss Andrews. But I know somewhere in the statement there is a contradiction. And yet, I know that if I present something trivial here, he will cut the connection to his on his end. If you want to make a strong point, Phoenix, you have to present strong evidence. She's right. So now what? Dr. Wright? He said he gave the figurine to his client. Yes. If his client was Adrian, then... Well, this photo was Adrian. Witness, let's go over this one more time. You gave Miss Andrews the bear figurine, and she told you to take the bear and wait for her at Ungar Mansion. Is that correct? Yes. Where are you going with this? Well, I think maybe you might have remembered a few things incorrectly. What? Oh god. This is Battle Wits, I can't let up on him. I don't think it is possible for Miss Andrews to have been the recipient of this bear. Is there a picture of the figurine at the murder scene? That is a very good question. Nickel Samurai, that's the guide map. Obviously the bear isn't in that. Lotta's photo doesn't include the bear. If he said that it was Adrian, Adrian wasn't in the Steel Samurai costume right away. She was wearing the spare from Juan. The timeline doesn't add up. Is that what we're supposed to present? That Shelly's basically supposed to have said, fuck, what was I doing? I'm grasping at straws. I don't know what you want from me. I'm grasping at straws here. Nickel Samurai. I mean... Are you saying that I'm supposed to suggest the Nickel Samurai? I can't back out of it right now. Fuck. Present? Fucking hell. So what do you think? Witness. Mr. Killer. Oh, I'm sorry. I went to visit the water closet for a second. Huh? Mr. Attorney, I think it's time I stated this in terms even you can comprehend. If you ask me any more of these pointless questions, there will be no mercy. Irk. Now, I would like to move on with my testimony. Fuck! I got somewhere! I thought! Press. I don't know what I'm supposed to present. That makes a lot of sense. Do you have any problems? I feel like is there a contradiction? So the killer says he gave the figurine to Miss Andrews, but I know somewhere in the statement there is a contradiction. And yet, I know that if I present something trivial here, he will cut the connection on his end. If you want to make a strong point, you have to present strong evidence. Do I have strong evidence? Do I have strong evidence? Simply saying that the timeline doesn't add up, I don't think will be the case. If Andrews received this figurine, she would have known to open it. Oh! Oh my god! It comes back to the fucking suicide note again! Fuck! God damn it! I keep getting tripped up over little bits of evidence, and at this point, if you read the chat, you'd have strong evidence. Wouldn't Andrews know to burn the suicide note? Yes! And she told you to take it to wait. Is that correct? Yes. Where are you going with this? Well, I think maybe you might have remembered a few things incorrectly. Oh god, I'm implying things now. What? This is a battle of wits. I can't let up on him. I don't think it is possible. The suicide note. Shelley the killer. If you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside it. This item? Thank you, online walkthrough. You are right. My god. It's the same fucking thing as before. I got to a point before. I ended a stream on needing to figure this shit out. And I kept looking through evidence, and I thought we just finished a talk on this. We just finished going over it, but no, it was that again. God damn it. I see where you're going. Yeah, that's where I'm going. Where is everyone going? Do I need to pack a suitcase? Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony. And I was going to burn it for her sake. If even for a single minute, this bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands, I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it. Order, order. So that's where you two are going. Indeed. So by the very fact that the suicide note was still inside the bear, tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle. Which means... It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Adrian Andrews to be the client. Oh! Also, apparently there's like 7 more parts to this case. Fuck! Why? Why is this case so long?
Because you took too long with your stupid orgies.
That's not the only thing that's taken so long.
Yes, it has. I blame you specifically.
Order. Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else. I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break the end of your end of our agreement. No, that's not. That's enough. If that is your intention, then there is only one thing for me to do. Wait, please. Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to. No, please. Not that. Please wait. Mr. Attorney, bring this trial to a speedy end and I may stay my hand. Otherwise... Ah! What in the Mr. Wright? Are you...
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
I didn't understand this witness outpost just now. Do you think there is a need to hear more testimony, or is this enough?
Well, we should... Edgeworth, we can't do this. If we keep this up, Maya, she'll... the prosecution...
What has come over everyone?
Even you are... The prosecution... rests...
What is going on around here?
The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor.
What? Well, I never thought I'd see the day. This is a most unusual situation. If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then the prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. If that is the case, then even though I am reluctant, I must believe that Mr. DeKiller's testimony is accurate. That would mean that Shelley DeKiller's client is Adrian Andrews. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
If I end the trial here, right now, then your client, Matt Ungar, would be declared innocent. And in his place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder.
Miss Andrews would be charged with murder. Wait, does that mean that we get to defend her now? Fuck.
The prosecution has no further questions, so we will now hear the defense's final remarks. Bailiff, please bring the defendant, Miss Matt Ungar, to the stand.
The items from the killer's hideout didn't make it in time. We tried as hard as we could, but it looks like our time has run out. I can't believe it. The outcome now lies in your hands. Fuck a duck. Dude, did the guy finally decide? Did the old guy finally decide?
To be honest, I didn't think of you as a truly innocent and good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent.
Huh. So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out.
Mr. Ungar?
You were atrocious as a lawyer, weren't you? Giving your client away like this. And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap is just as atrocious, don't you agree? Dude, are you admitting to murder now? Really? Fucking hell. Someone radio Shelly and tell him that Matt's just confessed. Matt is an imbecile. I mean, we knew that, but... Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. Right, Mr. Lawyer? Should I side with justice, or should I save Maya's life? You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? But if I did that, Maya will die. But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will be charged as the murderer. Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end. Fuck. It all hinges on what I choose. Ugh. There's a good and bad ending coming up. There's a good and bad ending besides just simply the guilty, not guilty, the endings that you can get? Are you kidding me?
And I'm not going to help you get it. Or help you not get it, I guess. So you better make the right choice.
Oh, God. I'm saving the game and suspending play. The thing is, I do not know what's the right choice, or, well, I don't know if it'll lead the right way either way. Fuck. Fuck. Trying to prove Matt guilty now is probably the thing that takes a long time. Just letting it go. But the thing is, if Adrian's being charged with murder, then I would be able to defend... I don't think I would be able to defend her. This is a lower court. Ooh. I don't actually know which way to go. Shit. Do I follow Maya? She's not clairvoyant. She's just, she just got ESP.
Let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. If the person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, then your client, Mr. Matt Ungar, is innocent. There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is going to say what I want, aren't you? Right.
I can't do this, but I have to decide something. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. God damn it!
Here we go.
My client, Matt Ungar,
Is
I hate this so much.
what are you going to do?
Do we honor Maya's wishes, or do we
What are you going to
give it up to fucking Adrian? Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing his face crack when I say guilty, but
What are you going to do?
Fuck. Will we end the stream on a bad ending? Because it's almost 10 now. I know. Does the bad ending actually stop the game here?
You were like, oh my god. It's so funny how you were like, yeah, we'll play, we'll finish it tonight. And I'm like, no, we aren't.
Nope. Also, Andrew, do you just
finish
like me
this.
more than usual now?
What? Who?
Midnight is asking.
Meh.
Are we supposed to do as Maya asks?
Press a button. Do it. Guilty or not guilty? What will you choose?
Maya, please be okay. Guilty. Did Andrew disappear? No.
We are waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Matt Ungar, your client deserves an answer.
Hello, Leo Plays Games. You don't know? Welp. We're about to find out. Maya, I'm sorry. Matt Arngard is...
Hold it!
Did Franziska just arrive? Oh my god. Why is it that Franziska gets to save the day? Franziska von Karma?
What are you doing here?
Ow! You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off that off of that scruffy fool.
Did you bring them? The final pieces? Do you have them?
You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine and his injuries are minor. Wait, what? I know! All of the items are in safeties.
What a filthy old coat this is.
You narrowly escaped the bad ending. Did I? Oh my. That's Gumshoes. I can spot his tattered rags anywhere. I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in. I fought long and hard this whole trial, all for what is inside that raggedy coat.
I'm sure that inside the coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final piece of evidence. Your final evidence? Okay, do I cut it off here? I think I'm gonna cut it off here. My god.
Oh, you want to go a whole nother week. Interesting. You don't want to keep going, see if you can finish it tonight in a long-ass stream?
How long will it take? An extra hour?
Maybe like 5 hours. No, I'm kidding. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'm tired of this and I want to move on to something else.
Are you willing to do a long stream?
I don't care. I'm barely talking.
All right. If that's the case, I actually have enough water. I haven't been drinking enough water this whole stream. I need to turn my lights on, and then you know what? We're actually gonna fucking continue. We need to finish this fucking case. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
And then there was light. Okay. Oh god. Probably. Check your Discord. Okay, I'll get a quick break. Oh, my dad also texted me. How you doing? I'm good.
Good.
Okay, what was sent in Discord? Better not be spoilers.
I already guessed what was
No,
sent
minor
in
spoilers.
Discord. Oh.
I just see minor spoilers and then I immediately scroll up. Nope. Also, I think that was in general, not meme image spam where it should have been. Which, to be fair, whenever you have spoilers, you should always tag it with a spoiler midnight. Just saying.
Yeah, learn how to do stuff. Oh, fucking hell.
Although you say you nearly escaped the bad ending, I would believe that. Obviously, the bad ending would be charging Adrian. Alright, Judge. This trial is already over. All that remains for me is to hand down my verdict. It's just how many chapters you have to get through. I do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial. What? Objection. Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. Finally, you fucking say that. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence. I suppose you are right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. Oh, you can still fail. Of course we can still fail! However, there's one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court. Okay, what did my dad said? He attached a thing. Exclamation point. Now, Miss Von Karma, if you please. These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police. He must have been in quite a rush. Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence. Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there'll be something that will turn this whole situation around, like a miracle. I'm sure of it.
Well, knowing your luck, there's 3 pieces of evidence, and you have to figure out which one is the decisive piece of evidence. And if you guess wrong, that's when you get the bad ending.
Oh no! Fuck! This is all we can hope for.
You only get one shot.
I'm saving.
And this isn't this isn't like, oh, you choose it, you get that ending, and you made to feel bad, and then you go all the way back to the beginning.
All the way back to the beginning of the case?
No, all the way back to the beginning of the first case. You have to start the whole game over again.
The whole game?
The whole game. Actually, you have to go back to the first game and start all over from there, because you fucked up so royally.
You just restart the case, don't you?
I don't fucking know, man. I just work here.
This is all we can hope for. Oh boy. The first item is a pistol. Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case? Bitch, please. Why would the killer's pistol have anything to do with this?
Yeah, then you should say that more details aren't needed.
More details are not needed. I'm pretty sure there was no gun involved in this case. There's no real benefit to hearing about it. Please present the next piece of evidence. Pistol added to the court record, though. Fair enough. The second piece of evidence is this videotape. Well, that videotape will just show... If anything, that videotape will just show him doing the thing and Adrian staging the thing.
Which doesn't work in our favor.
Which doesn't work in our favor. No details are needed. No more details are needed. Right now, we don't need to establish the killer's role in the case. I should be listening to information about a different piece of evidence. That's fine. Please present the next piece of evidence. Videotape added to the court record. The last piece of evidence is his bellboy's uniform. Is that a uniform from the Gatewater Hotel? That had red lapels. Don't the... Question for more details. Was that used during the crime? I'm almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder. There's one thing I found interesting about this uniform. And what is that? There is a button missing on this uniform. A button? It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. Bellboy's uniform added to the court record. That is all I have to present, Your Honor. It's just as I thought. And what is that, Your Honor? I'm sure were we under normal circumstances, these items for Shelley to kill his hideout would be very important clues. No! However, our question is not who did the killing, it is who is the client. Yes, that is correct. These three items do not tell us anything about that. Fuck! The videotape was supposed to tell that, wasn't it? No.
What are you doing? No.
I'm trying to escape.
Too bad you can't. Keep going.
God damn it. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now. Hold it. Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence. Overruled. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict. Wonderful. Absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he? Is this the end? Phoenix. I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make it that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now. But no matter how you think about it, it's try, for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are two ways out of the situation for us. Two? I'm not telling... I'm going to tell you after you F up. The first... Make Ungar wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. Huh? The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If Ungar himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go. That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible. The second way... Force the killer to end his contract with Ungar. If the killer were to no longer think of Ungar as his client, then he would let Maya go. Mia, that's even more impossible. He's a man who values his duty towards his clients above all else. I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first. But if you can make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle. The bigger problem is, the justice already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them. Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us? The other side? Wait, does he mean... You mean to turn things around? Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? The person who needs the evidence. The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have seen all the pieces of evidence, and that is how we have come to know the truth. But there are people who have not seen them all. And those people do not know the truth. That truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle in the end. Who hasn't seen all the evidence? Matt? No. The killer?
No.
There are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids? Objection! I have already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence. Table bang. I'm not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor. Then you want to show the evidence to that person? Yes, Your Honor. Are the cogs turning, or did the hamster fall off the wheel again? I don't know. We'll see. Please, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one chance. Shit! One chance?
Chance only.
Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person. Objection.
Yeah.
That's impossible. To turn this situation around in one try. One try. That is all I will permit. I have to try to remember everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix. Think.
Over the
There
course
must
of
be a
all
way to
these
save
streams,
Maya while taking Ungar down at the same time. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show the evidence to? Oh god, did I just size this window down? I think I did.
I also
Whatever.
forgot.
Who hasn't seen all... Francisca hasn't seen all the evidence.
Is that your final answer? You
No!
remember, you actually have it saved. You kind of can't go back.
I know. Who hasn't seen all the evidence? Dick doesn't matter. I mean,
Not to you.
well, everyone's favorite himbo does matter. But Dick isn't a deciding factor in this case. Francisca hasn't seen all the evidence, but...
That's your final answer.
Who hasn't seen all the evidence? Hasn't Matt been present the whole time?
Probably.
Huh?
It's Wendy Oldbag, actually. She's the one last screw that makes this whole case worth it.
Does
He comes back and tackles Matt Engard.
That would be hilarious.
Begs to go to jail instead of being toppled by this old broad.
Ugh. Richard Gumshoe is a very important part of my life. John Doe, or / Shelley the Killer. Excuse me. Who hasn't seen all the evidence? Should it be Adrian? I'm questioning whether or not it's Adrian, but the thing is, Adrian isn't the person who this case is about. So I feel like the judge will overlook Adrian. It's like, Adrian will be the one who's put on trial later. This isn't Adrian's trial. This is Matt's. The thing is, a lot of speculation has been done about Adrian, but there's, like, now is not the time to try and prove it. It's very important. You will fail if you don't pick. I know.
You will fail if you pick the wrong one.
Who hasn't seen all the evidence? Edgeworth has basically seen all the evidence, if I'm not mistaken. Like, actively. Franziska... Oh, we didn't ask about it.
No, you didn't ask about either of them.
Oh, I should have.
You should have, but you didn't.
I thought that was when we basically chose what was important.
But it wasn't.
Fuck. Does that mean that we can't finish this?
Oh, no, we can.
Okay. Yes,
Probably.
who hasn't seen all the evidence? Me!
Ah,
God damn it!
this is what you get for cavorting with your Minecraft orgies.
It wasn't a Minecraft orgy. It was just a pagan orgy. But okay.
Oh, I heard Minecraft.
Christian Minecraft server. This isn't a Christian Minecraft server.
You said Minecraft pagan orgy or some shit.
Whatever. No, we can. How can you perform a miracle? Well, Gaia will slap you, it's pretty obvious. Well?
No help, thank you, from the peanut gallery. Let them fail on their own so I can laugh.
Ah!
I will not hesitate to ban every single one of y'all if you try to help.
Please don't.
Not
Only time them out.
fine.
Who hasn't seen all the evidence? Adrian?
I'm gonna go look at your
Shelley.
stuff on Etsy again. That was fun.
Franziska, maybe? This is a Phoenix
No,
Wright. Or G. Yen. I call dibs on Edgeworth. Oh
No,
gosh. What?
talking to myself. What else is new? Crazy motherfucker.
I feel bad for Leo. Leo wasn't around for that joke.
Leo's just confused. I'm apologizing for your being confused. We stream. Well, normally we stream every so often. He streams on Thursday or Sundays doing Minecraft or Factorio. I couldn't care less. Well, for Factorio anyway. And then Thursdays we either do this or we do some random stuff or like I want to go back. Look at weird shit on Etsy and eBay. That was fun. I like that. I'm gonna do that again. We should do that.
Yeah, we should.
We got a
Want to go
plan
on
what
and
we're
say,
gonna.
Matt, of course, Midnight said you'd be wrong, and you would be wrong. Whenever you have a client in court, they're always right next to you. Or like off to the side. I think even in Japanese courts. So that they can hear everything that's been said about them and use that for their testimonies, but Minecraft macaroni and cheese.
Don't say that, asshole. Now I want Kraft mac and cheese.
I just had some really bad mac and cheese. It was gluten-free rice pasta because
Ew.
Mom bought it like a year ago.
And you throw it out.
No, it wasn't bad. It's just that the pasta was... I didn't cook it long enough.
Sure.
Normally I have to undercook gluten-free pasta, but...
And that's why I don't eat gluten-free pasta.
I know. Normally I don't either.
I try to avoid it, but the stuff that my mom always buys is the gluten-free shit. I don't know why she wants to.
Yeah, she's gluten-free.
She doesn't even fucking eat it!
She wants you to eat it, I guess. Oh, fucking.
Yeah, she does. I don't know why.
Hurry up and move out.
I plan to. I will in like a little over half a month.
I hope so. Have you even been planning with your sister on the place yet?
Yes!
Okay, good. Well, I don't know. You never talked to me about it. I just think like one day you're just going to be like, poof, we're in a new place.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I will be talking with you about it like the week before when we're actually like going and painting and doing like the light renovations and stuff to make sure that it's all nice.
Wait, are you painting the place you're going to be staying in?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
To be fair, I did have to do that.
How old is this place? Is this like one of those ones that was built in the 70s?
I think it was built in the 80s or the 90s.
That's not much better. 90s it would at least be okay, but
it's been painted multiple times. I've actually painted it
before.
It's
such a nice place on apartments.com that was only built recently. I thought it would have been perfect.
Oh, there are several places that have only been built within the past like year or so.
Well,
Construction has actually
it was a couple of years,
suddenly.
I think, but I saw it. It was really nice. I thought it was pretty. It had 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and it was only like I think $1,000.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna get a pretty reasonable price, about $1,000 a month, I think.
But what are you getting? Are you getting a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, or what?
2-bedroom, 1 full bath, 1 half.
What is one? Oh, so one with a tub, one with a shower.
1 tub shower combo, 1 that isn't a tub shower combo.
Oh, then what the hell is it?
It's just a sink and toilet. It has counter space though.
I don't like that. That means you're all going to be using the same bath. You have to use the same bathroom to either take baths or showers. I don't like that. It needs to be 2 separates.
I know.
So just build it. No, it's an apartment. You can't. I was going to say
it's not an apartment. It's actually a duplex, but there's not enough space in the front bathroom to be able to do that. I know. It would also drastically increase the rent.
Yes, unfortunately.
Maybe she thinks gluten-free is healthy. I don't.
Sure, she does.
Actually, I think she doesn't, because for the most part, while she does eat gluten-free, a lot of the problem is she realizes that gluten-free stuff is very expensive, and she avoids the stuff that it's labeled as gluten-free most of the time because that's like usually full of fats.
It's so pretty too. I mean, it's too late now, but I could have shown it. I liked it.
Sink and toilet equals half bath. Yeah.
But I don't like that. I want a full bath.
I know.
You know, it's nice. I want the ability. If I'm going to stay anywhere, I have to have a bath all of my own so I can just sit in there for hours on end and just relax. That's my thing.
If I'm not mistaken, we have to pay the water bill there. So you would only get to do like 1 nice bath. I'm sorry. I know Kylie likes doing baths though, so you're in good company with that.
Yeah.
Ah, the sweet taste of lead paint chips. There definitely is not lead paint there anymore. It's been long covered over. It's been 10 minutes, I know. We've been rattling on.
Who cares? We're gonna douche this fucking stream until the game's over, so it really doesn't matter how long it goes. I don't care.
I don't fully care, but also I want to be done.
Bad.
Fuck. Who do I present evidence to?
Oh yeah, you still don't know who to present evidence to. That's fun. If you fuck up, you're gonna regret it.
Oopsie doopsie, you made a fucky wucky.
Yeah, you would. If you fuck up, this is it. Can't even go back on this decision, and you already. And what's great is that you still have a whole ass another decision after this.
Maybe if you fix around anything, this stream went in real quick.
What?
Um. Uh.
Come on.
I don't know who to pick.
Well, just do eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Ah! What did Mia just tell you? Convince Matt to
Or
confess, or convince Shelly to say that Matt was his client.
so assuming that's that gives you two options then, Matt or Shelley. That takes out everybody else.
I know.
That still leaves you with a decision.
I
know.
Does Matt actually care about his freshest spring image?
Obviously not if he's doing that in court.
Probably
He
not.
already did the whole bit.
I don't know if we would be able to. Matt to me. Well, I don't know. Would Matt be able to think? I don't think he could be convinced. Because he thinks that it's hilarious. He probably thinks that it's hilarious that Adrian thought she could pin it on him. He doesn't care. He's a total sociopath. Framing another person. Matt's more than happy to have Adrian take the fall. Was that his plan this whole time? And would Jelly the Killer have been okay with that?
Helping. Anyway, it should be on the profile section, remember?
I know, I'm looking at the evidence to think. Seeing if anything makes me have an idea.
No, I don't think you're going to have your Jimmy Neutron brain blast moment.
I can try.
Can you, though?
I just said I can try, not that I would. Or that I expected it. What
am I doing? I mean, it's fun watching you sweat. I might as well. I can help you here because you still haven't made a decision. It's Shelly.
Yeah. I was wondering if there was anything that actually would help him or convince him, but like, I don't know.
Anyway, so we present to Mr. Killer.
I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person.
Now, this is it. The final decision. You are either going to finish this game, or you're going to fail this game, depending on what you pick.
You kind of skipped over your evidence ideas when you didn't talk to Francisca.
I know.
I fucked myself. What piece of evidence?
I mean, I can help you a little bit. It's obvious that it's going to be one of the three things that were presented to you. So, basically, you have to make the decision of which one of those three things it is.
Yep.
Will you make the choice? You decide.
What didn't Shelley see? The tape! He wouldn't have seen the tape, did he?
I don't know.
It was recorded and retrieved, but I doubt he actually saw it.
All right, then present that. If you believe that with your firm gut, well, not firm, really, but gut.
Mia told us to turn around. What hasn't he seen? Is there a possibility he hasn't watched the tape? Why would he need to?
Then present it.
Take that.
What do you
You
think,
made the
mister?
decision. You made the wrong decision.
Did I?
No.
I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to the witness.
Bailiff! Please bring in the transceiver from earlier.
Alright. Looks like they got a hold of him. Maya, she is okay, right?
Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial?
Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence.
Yes. Yes, one is all I need.
I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. That was most regrettable. However, it was an order for my client. I was told to protect that videotape. I thought so. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. I like how we are showing a videotape to radio. I know. Do you know the contents of this tape? I was sternly told by my client not to watch it. Aha! So I have absolutely no idea. Actually, you were on this tape.
Me?
There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded.
What? Is that true, Mr. Wright? Who was it that planted a camera?
Well, the only person who could have placed a camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally.
That was Adrian Andrews. Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
Wow. We don't know the contents of this cape because of Guy. I know! Shit. Your client specified a time and place for you, isn't it? Isn't that right?
Yes.
That was so they could film you.
I had no idea.
Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why. Why did Matt Ungar film the crime scene? The reason why he did that is my ticket out of this whole mess. There's only reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They wanted to see Juan get his.
Actually, I take it back. Now you have one final choice.
They wanted to blackmail you, or they didn't trust your skills.
What are you going to click?
Did Matt want to blackmail Shelley to kill her?
He is an asshole, so I wouldn't put it past him.
No. I wonder why you would record an assassin. I mean...
So why don't you click one then? Do it!
Yeah, he wanted to blackmail you. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail.
Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want.
Yeah, see, if you had actually remembered that conversation, this whole picking and choosing thing would have been over many moons ago.
I realize that. I remember now.
Sure you do.
Well, I mean, it was just repeated. So yeah, it stirred my long-term memory.
Mm-hmm.
Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Chili the Killer?
Mommy, why
Yes,
did
he
that radio
successfully
just orgasm?
Sweetie, what do you know what an orgasm is?
Never you mind.
And why do you think that looks like an orgasm?
I watch weird porn.
We have to have a talk about healthy porn addiction. Or healthy porn consumption.
Shut up, Mom.
It looks like...
If I want to watch giant women step on me with their heels, I'll do it.
What?
Nothing.
You fucking yay. The side tangents we go on. Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. The radio looks perfectly fine from the back. Oh yeah. Andrew watches Radio Prawn.
Maybe I do. What are you going to do about it?
Oh my. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness. Yes? You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then, that client would become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity. I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment. Now I'm just imagining a radio with high heels! Oh my god. I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around. Is that right? Yes? My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item. But I'm not an item! Beep. Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness. Thank fuck! This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I am sort of... I don't quite know what just happened there with the client and the witness and... Gah! Miss Montgomery, where did that... Did Edward just... No, never mind. She always has you in her sights, Your Honor. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict.
Mr. Engard isn't looking so hot.
No! Mr. Ungar, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy. We got to do both things! But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me. Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please. Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright? We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there is no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you. Right, Chief. Plead guilty. Matt Ungar. Even though I am a lawyer, I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here.
Me? My wonderful self? Guilty? Even if you got an acquittal, the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. No matter which way you look at it, you can't run away from your crime anymore. No! Guilty, 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 guilty. Ah. Good God.
As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth.
I don't remember you helping out much in this.
Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt Ungar? I have let Miss Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of Whitbull right about now.
My God, is she allowed to just go full S&M on everyone unconsensually?
Oh,
His face is already torn up.
Yeah. When you have a whip and you use it, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Whatever. Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness?
Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. This trial was the first time I had stood on the witness stand, and when I did, I really felt hopeless.
Because you are hopeless.
She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her.
I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did.
If I dressed up as a radio with fishnets and high heels, would Andrew like me?
No.
Yeah, no. I feel like that would be hilarious, but... Maybe a radio and a corset. Gotta go full Frankenfurter. This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me. Yeah. But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself and who I am.
No, we got an ending
today,
to get
the two of you used your combined strength to convince Matt. I felt like I'd finally been saved.
Thing. I don't care. The lovers got together and killed the bad guy. Goody goody gumdrops. Let's go. We have an ending to get to, so we can finally be done with this game.
I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I've felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone.
You won't. Yeah. We'll see you next game where you'll be another giant wreck.
Oh, God. Radio Bikini Heel. Wow.
It looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about, but everyone seems to be in good spirits, and that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned. Goodbye before anything more ridiculous happens.
5:14 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. You were great out there, Phoenix. What it did out there was right, wasn't it? This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. You got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all that to what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right? Yes, I understand now. Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make.
Need a fucking recap.
I know. I can't clip further. Final matter, blah, blah, blah. I can't count on the evidence. I know. Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life? My client, Matt Ungar, is he guilty or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then. And your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you.
Right.
Yeah, Edgeworth.
I have good news.
Maya's now safe in police custody. Really? Pearls, you're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, she's quite safe.
She's on her way here as we speak in a patrol car. Ah, Miss Maya's safe! You did it, you really did it, Mr. Nick! Ow, she punches deceptively hard for a kid. I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her! Mr. Nick will save her! Thanks. Oh? What's wrong? Miss Von Karma. About earlier, thanks. Ow! Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you are still happy? I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma. How dare you?
Don't worry, she may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth? For my own personal victories, and for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, so my win record remains spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner, tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then I fell in love with him. No, it was my turn to sit in the defender's chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That's what you should have. A prosecutor who has ashamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die. But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. Is this when the tsundere finally opens? What foolish nonsense. We prosecutors change anything we can to attack the defendant, but every time we did so, objection. No matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. What? You trusted your enemy? It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold in everything we have, erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you. The truth? Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense lawyers exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, Wright? That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night. Ah, is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick?
Are you going to kiss Edgeworth-kun,
You really let me
Phoenix?
down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me all those years ago.
I fell in
And
love
you-
with him as kids.
You betrayed your own words. That's why 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least that's what I told myself. You pathetic fool. Miss Von Karma? I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Perfectionism is dumb. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You're no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over. Francisca threw something on the ground just now. This is an electromagnetic receiver. Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe? I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else. Ah! Isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip? I'll never set foot in another courtroom again.
Now watch me whip.
I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action.
Now watch me whip, whip, or
You
whatever.
should
the
keep
fuck.
this right. Okay. Nick! Maya! Holy shit! Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya! Oh my god. A big happy family reunites. Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. You got Ungar convicted, like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me. Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. But we sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here. Whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost
through Pearly. Oh my god. Is
And
it
she could
really
do
that
that,
easy to
too.
do something like that?
I mean, Mia does it, so I could see Maya doing it easily.
Yes. Yes. Thanks a lot, Nick. Don't mention it. Maya. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm relieved you're alright. Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. Hit. Alright. I think it's time we get out of this depressing place. Huh? Where are we going? Food, Nick! Food! Grub! Chow! I'm starved! I'm so hungry even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick. You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib
Nice.
released.
Oh, please, you're a sirloin steak. No, Salisbury steak, excuse me.
Oh my god. I feel like Salisbury steak is a little bit more classy than just a hamburger, but
It's literally just a hamburger, but made to look like a steak.
you can season it a lot more though.
Not the ones... Okay, let me rephrase it. He's a frozen TV Salisbury steak.
Okay, yeah. Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please! If you insist. Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint? Don't be silly, Nick! Huh? This case messed up in that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food, so I've decided we have to make up by having another feast. Another feast? Come on, Nick, food!
And of course Nick is going to pay.
This
This is still going.
It's still going! Hotel. Hey, pal, sorry to keep you guys waiting. Gumshoe, are you alright? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things. A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that got him. Yeah, I did it again, city boy!
No, don't even try it, you motherfucker. You can't do Georgia accent to save your life. You're disgusting.
You do it then!
I was going to. Because listening to you just do that first line, the entire state of Georgia wants just all of the South wants nothing to do with you.
I know, because I'm a northern city guy.
You're
Smith.
not northern, you're a Midwestern. You live in the Wisconsin of curd cheese and tacos, eh?
The fuck kind of accent was that?
Oh, don't you know, I love me some hot tacos with some chichillas in it. And cheese curds.
That's like country Canada, just north
No.
of Minnesota. I know because I've met people from there. I
And
know
there's
that's an
people like that-
exaggeration of it, but still,
There's
God.
people like that in your Wisconsin. Don't
They're
you know?
immigrants. They're literally
No.
immigrants.
No. They're all your Wisconsinites. With your, oh, don't you love a hard taco? No, taco. It's taco, actually. Taco. Oh, I love a corn tortilla with a taco.
Fucking hell. I don't
With
think I've
your-
ever felt more offended than this.
Oh, trust me, I can do much worse.
Oh, I know.
Don't tempt me.
Please
With
just
your,
Please just play Please just play the voices so that I don't have to break my voice for all of them.
do you want me to do it now?
Now, please.
Right now?
Right now.
Right now? Right now?
Right now, right now. Go, read now.
Right now? Right now? Right here? Right now?
I thought you wanted to be done.
I did, but trolling is just so much more fun. It's such a wonderful day to troll, honestly.
Will you be okay with this game not in your life? We have one more.
We have, and we have one more full-ass game, and then I'm probably going to make him also do Apollo justice just because of how different it is from the first three games, because it's not even, you're not playing as Phoenix, you're playing as Apollo, so it's a whole nother...
No. Yeah. I have that one. I think
Yeah,
I
and
had
then there's the
first-
other DS.
Um,
Then there's the other DS games that actually aren't. I don't know if they're on the emulator thing.
I have the first Miles Edgeworth one, I think.
Oh yeah, that one would be that one could be fun because that's really nothing like the. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's much more different, I guess. That could be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be a nice breakup, I guess, between the games, but yeah. We'll figure it out what we're gonna do. But yeah, we still got Trials and Tribulations, which is its own motherfucker. And Apollo Justice, where we're gonna lose Maya, but we gain it's Apollo, and then we gain Hobo Phoenix Wright, who looks so much more fuckable than current Phoenix Wright. I don't know why, but they were like, "Here, he's a hobo." Everyone's like, "Yes, we want him now. Get him naked."
I mean, a lot of people want to ship the current version of him with sexy, well-kept Miles Edgeworth.
I mean,
Tall, dark, mysterious creates sexiness. We all know that formula.
Sure can. Anyway, the what was I saying?
What's the 3DS one where they basically have a sage who sees the last moments of people's lives?
That's the last one, I think.
Yeah.
That's the most recent one that came out.
Uh-huh. Someone
Yeah,
show me
those-
Hobo
there's a-
Phoenix Wright. We will in the Discord server. Speaking of Discord, Nightbot better be able to respond.
I hope it doesn't. Just because it'd be funnier.
If not, I think it's still linked on my About page, so you can go there.
Who?
Anyways, we should try and finish this. It linked.
You want me to read it now?
Please.
You want me? How do you want me to read it now?
Use the Lotta voice. Now.
Oh, it's been so long. I don't know if I remember it.
Make one up then. Just
make one
read the line.
Make one up. Ooh, that gives me so much to work with. What could I do for this voice? Oh, maybe I could do a British accent. Oh, that could be interesting. Or maybe I could do Swedish.
Your heart was going to give out on me. The fuck kind of a voice was that?
What?
I don't know. I was trying to go for Southern Britain, and I think I wound up clown.
Yeah, that sounds. You would be a clown. You are no, bitch. You're not a clown. You're the whole circus.
Oh, but don't forget, bitch. You're the mime.
I am not a mime. How dare you?
You're silent most of the time, though.
I mean, no.
I got you now, bitch.
You want me to read this shit? Then you better be nicer to me, you cunt.
Give a lot of them a Southern accent or Swedish.
Maybe I will, because you ain't giving her anything, because if you did, you'd blow out the viewers' eardrums the way you're like, whatever kind of fucking Southern accent you were trying to do.
I feel like my dear heart was gonna give out on me.
You're terrible. Stop it. Jesus Christ. That's a crime against humanity. I'm going to call the UN on you. Like, that was absolutely disgusting.
I know, it was intentionally bad.
Well, you make intentionally bad even worse.
I know. It's been like 10 minutes and we're still deciding on who's supposed to read. Oh, we've decided that Andrew's supposed to read. It's just that he doesn't want to because he's an asshole.
Oh, no. I want to, but do you want me to do it now?
I've said now so many times.
Yeah, but those nows were in the past. I need to know that this now is either in the present or future.
As it is expected now. Now.
Now?
Now.
How now? How now, brown cow?
Now. Now.
Now? Stunning. Now?
Read the damn line!
Oh, don't do that. I have a migraine. You're making me laugh. Actually, I don't know if that's a migraine where you laugh and your brain hurts. Maybe it's a tumor.
I've had migraines where it hurt to laugh, so yes.
Yeah, but does it hurt in your like brain area?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then it's probably just a migraine. Oh, I'm sorry. Ola just messaged me. That's more important. Excuse me. Well, it's important. Especially because they just sent me a link. And what is this? Wait. Drag Race Thailand Season 3!
This is important news!
Thailand Season 3!
Please tell me they have the same hosts.
Please tell me somebody has sent this in Drag Channel. Oh my god. Sorry, none of you matter anymore right now. Love you all to death, but none of you matter right now.
I think I have a migraine because there's a pain behind my eye. Aw. Wait.
I'll send you the link. Shut up. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. That's what I've been waiting for for years.
Okay, open up the Instagram link. Not now. The 70th anniversary of Drag Race 3! Log in to load more comments. Okay, whatever. Stop! Drag Race 3!
Yeah, there's that, but I'm watching.
What else is there on that?
The Face Season 9, that's the other show they have. It's like, sort of like, I think it's like that makeup show that they did on that one channel for a while, you know, where they had like RuPaul was a judge and they would paint people's faces.
Just give me... Yeah, I remember that. So they have the Face Thailand Season 9.
It says Drag Race.
And then
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my
Drag
god, oh my
Race
god, oh my god.
3. Drag Race Thailand. Ah! I have no idea what's happening. It's just an announcement for a foreign Drag Race series that me and Andrew really love.
No offense. No offense. It's better than all the other Drag Race series. Let's be perfectly frank here.
I mean, yeah. It's pretty fucking great.
Said it? We said it.
Face Off or Skin Wars? Oh my. This is just the face.
It might have come first, I think. Actually,
What, baby?
I said it might have come first, I think. Hold on, I have to look. Hold on. The Face Thailand is a Thai reality television modeling competition. Oh, never mind. So it might actually be their version of like America's Next Top Model.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Dragula? No, although Dragula is like...
Dragula has been announced. Season 4 is coming some point, and I believe it's currently filming right now.
Yeah, they're in the midst of filming, and like
I think the last update I checked was that they're somewhere in like the middle of filming, and that I won't spoil it, but there is a Drag Race girl who is on the season, and I did recently check, and I think they said that it's halfway through and she's still in it.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not surprised. They wouldn't just have her on to be like, "Hey, your first boot, bye, bitch."
Yeah.
I mean, if she sucked, then yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. If it was like, it seems like the Drag Race girls, no matter what shit they go through with Drag Race production, can't handle the extermination challenges. If that was the case, or like if it was just not her day. Yeah. And Anyways, yeah, I think Drag Race Thailand is like equivalent with Dragula in terms of goodness.
Yeah, in terms of how good it is, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Meanwhile, a lot of heart has been standing motionless for 20 minutes. Yes.
Too bad you're gonna stay motionless. I'm very excited about this. Oh my god.
She's just got a sideways glance, like, okay.
I just realized how Mono
They what?
so casually said it. Everyone's freaking out. Hold on, I just need to send you the
Also, you told Chesty to get into the stream. He didn't.
Yeah, I did. I've been waiting because they popped up on the chat, and I was like, well, if you're here in the chat, come to the stream, and they didn't, so fuck you, Chesty.
You didn't come. You still got time. I literally replied to him to get his attention. maybe that'll stir the cock bottle. God. Okay.
Anyway, but let me say, it's just so funny to me. I didn't even realize it. Mono just so fucking casually.
Oh, yo, Drag Race Thailand got renewed for 2022.
Yeah, and then everybody else like, what?
What? Shut the fuck up! Oh my god, I'm ascending! Ah! 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 Oh my god. Just... I thought it was a lost cause, because the channel lost IAS. Oh gosh. Holy shit. I love this. Oh my god. Ay.
I feel like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me. I ain't joking. I don't give a shit. Let's hurry up and finish this. I just want to get this game finished.
Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of the Steel Samurai. Everything right now is more exciting than the last episode of the Steel Samurai, bitch. Thanks.
Agree.
Looky here,
Very
Mr.
much
Snooty
agree.
Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bully Mr. Wright too hard? If you start being a lot more nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight, even. I'll keep that in mind. Well, come on now, everyone gather around. Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Looks like Lotta bought herself a new camera. Well, pal, at least we can put this missing case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal. I'm into that, pal. I'm in. You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective. Who? Me? You really think so? He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending. Oh, well, you know, it's... Huh? Wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things total, sir. What? 4? Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There was a 4th item. Aw, come on, y'all, it's over! But, oh boy, I tell you, you really have something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh? Where's Chesty? I don't know. What about the Swedish accent? I don't know. You think? Why does she look so happy about that? But being shut away for 2 whole days, weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture. Sounds like you had it rough, gal. So where's this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see my Missing Midas picture. You know, I don't know where it went. Aw, that's too bad. Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway. Aw. Sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking something up. Oh, that's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Oh, thanks, sir. I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she struck a tracking device on me. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here,
The tracking device seems to be in a different location. Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do. But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't eaten anything yet! And you've eaten way too much, you glutton. She's been starved for 2 days! I had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait. What? I love you. No, I just want to say, thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there. If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right? I feel like words alone aren't enough here. I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel. What can I give him? The whip?
Whip. Yes.
What's this? Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her. You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job. It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Miss Maya. Yes, Pearly? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean. Pearly? Would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me. Anyway. So, who's paying for this lovely dinner party? As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick. God. Edward, please stay for cherry. Give him your cherry. Oh my god. Huh? Yeah. I'm kind of at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. So I kind of already put your name on the bill. Huh? Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself.
So guess what? You're gonna pay for this too. So I just bought myself a good old beauty here. It's $33,000.
Huh?
Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and all.
Lotta heart. I am taking you to court. My god. Isn't this great, Mr. Nick? Is this why he ends up homeless?
Yeah, Nick. Hey, for all
Why do I
stuff.
suddenly feel like screaming?
You don't need to hold back now. Do it. Do it.
This is going to be the first time I hear the real you. Oh my god. Go on, it's been a while since I heard you say it. It's been feeling hostile. All right then, if you say so.
Objection!
Can I?
Oh no.
What? Objection!
What if we're never going to be able to finish this because of this
Wait.
voice activation?
Sound settings. Hold on. You can input something.
We're never going to finish this game.
Hold on. Tools. Microphone settings. Here we go. Use random. What is the keybind for it? Objection! Objection! Does the mic work on the game? Objection!
Well, there it goes.
What? Unable to read the mic sample! Oh, because it isn't there. Okay, it needs to be a WAV file. Hold on, I need to literally record objection real fast. Fucking hell.
This stream's never gonna end.
It fucking will if I have a say in it. Objection! Export as wave. Misc takes. Objection dot wave. Okay. Close Audacity. Don't bother saving the project. Open up the sample. That will be under desk.
not desktop, documents. Where did I put that? Voiceover, mistakes, objection. Okay. Not a valid. What? It must be 8-bit mono. Fuck a duck. Objection. Export as wave. Oh God, is there ability to export it as an 8-bit? And the take was the same as the Powerpuff Girls. Is there no way to do this? I can change it into mono, but it won't be 8-bit. No. Project rate 8,000 hertz. Does that make it into an 8-bit? Export audio. Force export to mono. Preset. Medium. That's the lowest it has. Wave, but it has 16-bit PCM. Unencoded, unsigned 8-bit. There we go. Okay. Object.wav. Will that work? We'll see. Microphone settings. Object.wav. Not a valid. What? It was 8-bit mono. We're unable to do this. Why? Wait, hold on. Use connected physical microphone not suitable for TAS. Which, what does that mean? Objection! There we go! It actually worked! There we go!
Oh, Blake, we're still not done.
No, I know.
We have all this ending shit.
Had that letter, I knew you'd find it. I really feel like I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro. Maya.
I mean, it kind of is. Oh, she just fucking announced it on her goddamn...
I'm so happy that you can save Mr. Mine, Nick. And I'm so happy for the 2 of you. Speaking of, I think this hotel is a popular place for honeymoonsters. So I sort of made reservations for the 2 of you just in case. Pearl! That took longer than expected. Yes, I didn't realize I could set it to just use my physical microphone. I thought that didn't work, but I guess it did. Well, pal, looks like I'm back in the force again. Mr. Edgeworth had a long talk with the chief, and he got me reinstated for my sake. I heard he said things like, letting that one go is bad for all of society. I knew it. Crashing headlong into everything is the only way to live, pal. Aw. Aw, dick. Gotta love our favorite himbo detective. Bird! I'm Maggie Bird, and retiring this uniform as of today, sir. I'm going to be a waitress from now on. Really? And bring smiles and joy to the people who come by the restaurant, sir. I hope you'll stop by sometime, Mr. Wright.
Oh, we will. Just wait till the next game.
Oh God, is she the defendant again?
Yep.
Oh,
She's
Maggie.
accused of murder yet again.
Yes, are you here to visit a patient? I'm Director Hottie. Recently, yes. That girl, you know, I haven't seen her around. Yes. But I remember, if I even laid so much as an eye on her, I would go crack. It would go crack. It didn't matter if I got whipped, though. Yes. Oh my.
Yes. Mm. Oh,
It's time to begin our quest of world circus domination.
Yeah.
And to let the world know we are
Can't do that,
serious.
Grace, you're terrible. I'm trying to make it to Zimbabwe.
Do you think there are castles made of cake and bunnies that can talk?
Sure, why the fuck not?
I think if there are any talking bunnies, even they won't laugh at most jokes.
Oh.
Oh God.
Pangina also just apparently said on her Twitter like 40 minutes ago that it's renewed for season 3, so that's official from Pangina.
Yay! We got our new act.
I think Art's on Twitter.
Say
Art's on
something, William.
Instagram,
You're supposed to start this off. Get on with it. What's this? Trapped as an ordinary electric razor recharging on its stand. I can't believe this, really. How long did they plan on making me do this? Ah, but it's Edgy Poo's idea, so that means it must have a deep hidden meaning. But why do I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about me, would they? I was never like this in the old days. Everyone thought the world of me. They used to call me Queen Wendy and treat me like royalty. Oh God. Oh my. 3 warehouses. I appreciate everything Mr. Edgeworth did for me from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Miss Von Karma. She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone. Wow.
We're still going, Chesty.
Uh-huh.
Still going. So join.
I was playing games on a time. Yeah, if you would like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage. May you both be blessed with longevity. Oh my. We're going late, but not that late, Chesty. God damn it. Who's the weird goth prosecutor with the raven? Oh my god.
International departures gate 12. The yellow line is for unloading.
And
or
Chesty
some
still hasn't
shit,
shown
I don't
up.
know.
No, I know. Where are you going, Francisca?
You bitch.
How did you know I
If
was
follow me? Rah.
With
Then
this?
I got adult stuff to do after this.
That's... I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example. That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going to be trash. I promise you that. Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting. When I ran off with the things from Tequila's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things total, sir. 4 items? It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket. He put it in here?
It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over. What are you going to do now? That's none of your business. Are you running away? Shut up. You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter. Franziska. So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what. And failure, such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that. But me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be one. I had to. You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be. Gesundheit. No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away. Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? I was thinking maybe. I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip. You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take my revenge on you arrived.
I mean McNuggets. I want McNuggets. I'm hungry. I want McDonald's.
Fair enough. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge. I see. You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today. I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did. Adrian Andrews? You were going to use her against the trial, right? During the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics. Isn't that right? The tsundere meet tsundere thing is kind of hot. Oh my god. Today you chased after me, and after I left you behind all these years. That's why we're standing here now, side by side. Oh god. It's to the point where my battery's running low again. God damn it. Running a whole goddamn thing. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways, Franziska von Karma. She's crying! Like, I am Franziska von Karma. I don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now, so you'd better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth. Aww. It's like a sibling rivalry. Except sweeter. Bitter sweeter. Phoenix Wright. One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you. I'll take good care of this fourth piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again. What is that fourth piece? Will we ever find out?
Well, yeah, I think.
What?
I know.
Aww. Maya made the shell into Nick. Oh. And then they had beautiful babies. Oh my god. Ah, Capcom. Why you gotta go and put your logo on to ruin the mood? Fucking Capcom. What was inside the coat pocket? That picture, I'm guessing. Maya's little picture, which was a calling card from, you know, Shelly. But, huh.
Interesting. Well, we're finally fucking done with this game. Let's wrap up the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this mess. Please do leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the notification bell for notifications as to when we go live. Andrew and I go live every Thursday, approximately, from 7 to 9. Although sometimes later. Sometimes we start late. Sometimes we go much later. U.S. Central Time. So yes, it was a drawing. Yes. On Sundays, I go live from 6 to 9, nice, U.S. Central Time, and I go back and forth between Minecraft and Factorio, although right now I'm taking a little bit of a break from Factorio because I want to do some just, like, creative design work, and also, like, background stuff on that. An hour and a half over. I know, we could have split this into 2 streams, but we didn't. Honestly, I think it would have been faster if we hadn't been so thoroughly distracted by the fact that Drag Race Thailand is coming. Andrew and I have a podcast. We will certainly be resurrecting
we need to
it.
we can do Thailand next. Okay, so it's supposed to come next year. So now we got to really work on Thailand, especially because we need to work on the podcast because
Yes and no.
we need to do Thailand. So we need to get Thailand out of the way, but we need to hurry up and fucking do it because I'm 99% sure because I know how those spooky bitches work. Season 4 of Drag Race is going to come sometime this year, probably around October.
Yeah.
They're quick.
It's either going to be October or a spooky Christmas present. Like, one of those. God damn it. Okay.
Anyway, bye.
Yep. Thanks so much for watching. One last time, this has been Guy Smith and
Andrew B.
And we're signing off. Remember, it's an I, not a Y. Until next time, take care. We'll see you guys. Bye! Excitement!